Hi, this is JerryNines. One of the most valuable pieces of training equipment I bought really in a long time related to firearms has got to be my shot timer. I bought this about a year ago, maybe a little bit less than a year ago, and it has just been wonderful in terms of inducing some healthy stress in terms of trying to work toward a time standard, trying to beat a time. Additionally, it allows you to measure every element of a firing string, from time to first shot, time between shots. If there's a lull, for example, a reload, that is also tracked as time between shots, etc. You know, for dry firing, it also is really useful to have a par timer. And a par timer essentially is where you tell the timer to give you a start signal as well as a signal at a time that you enter into a program into the timer itself. That's really useful to be able to track, even if you're not firing shots, like when you're dry firing, because this can't pick up the click of a hammer on an empty chamber or snap cap. But that par timer, if you say, I want it to warn me when 3 seconds are up, it's going to warn you when 3 seconds are up. And so that is really useful in terms of beating a standard. You can use the par timers for drawing and firing. You can use them for reloads. That's what we're going to do today. Is we're going to set up this par timer, and shot timer I should say. We're going to go through its basic functions, then we're going to set it up for a par time, and then in a related video we're going to be working on reloads using the par time on the shot timer. So let's go ahead and take a look at this shot timer and get it set up for reload practice. All right, here is our PACT or PACT III shot timer. We're going to go ahead and get this set up for operation, and especially with a par time set so that we can track our reloads in this case. So first of all, the go button. The go button is primarily your power button. You push it once and you see that it is on. The display can tell you a couple of different things. This bouncing ball tells you that there are no shots in memory. It's ready to accept data. It also tells you that there is a par time programmed in of 1.5 seconds, and then that is on delay. Let's talk a little bit about that. Because this is now ready to go with a par time in and it's on delay, if I hit go, we're going to see a countdown. It's random. We'll see it over in the bouncing ball area. And then after that countdown, we're going to get our start signal. And then 1.5 seconds later, we're going to get our par time warning. So let's go and do that. I'm going to push both the go and review button at the same time. That powers the unit off. Otherwise, it would just keep running and that would upset me. What does it look like when we actually want to program this thing? Well, first of all, again, we'll hit our go button. That powers our unit on. And now what we're going to do in order to put this thing into a program mode, we're going to push both our top and bottom arrow buttons at the same time in 3, 2, 1. And the first thing we see is we have bouncing back and forth. I can set instant or delay. If I select instant, then I don't get that countdown when I hit the go button. It just automatically gives me a beep. That's really good if you're working with a partner, or like if you're a range officer on a range, you can control exactly when that beep is going to go off. If you're doing this alone, you want to have a delay in there, because otherwise the second you hit the button, you got to start moving and maybe you're not set up yet. So I'm going to set this for delay. So since it's bouncing back and forth, I'm going to push the button toward the screen, and you can see it's now set on delay, and now par is blinking. If I just went ahead and hit my go button right now, we can see that I have not set a par time. I've just skipped that over. We are set up for delay, and our bouncing ball tells us that we're ready to record a shot. But again, I do want to put that par time in. So I'll go back to my 2 arrows at the same time. Starting over, I'm still going to set for delay. Now when par is blinking, I'm going to press my review button, and that brings us up to show our par time. And we see 0, 1.50. It's set for 1.5 seconds. And what I can do here is I can either go up or down. This is my hundredths of a second position. And I can say, you know, I want it wherever I want it. We're going to set this for 3 seconds today. So the hundredths is okay. I'm going to press review. That brings me over to the 10th of seconds. Again, we're setting it for 3 seconds, so I'm going to get that to 0. I'm going to hit review again. That brings me over to full seconds, and I'm going to push to 1, 2, 3. Now that is 3 seconds. I can hit review if I wanted to and do, you know, the 10-second space. Hit review again, and we're ready to go. And we can see that we are set up for delay par time of 3 seconds. So just a real quick video on setting up your shot timer for, in this case, a par time with a delay start so we can work on dry firing, or in this case, reloading ourselves. The companion video to this will be me actually using this and seeing if I can beat that 3-second beep for my reloads. Thanks for watching. And as always, God bless America.